Toastmasters. By a show of hands, besides the two individuals that spoke about the DCP points, how many people know how the DCP points work, the Distinguished Club? By a show of hands. Alright, good. So I'll continue this presentation since no one knows. The Distinguished Club is 10 points. And we have the entire year as a club to get those points. And the purpose of the Distinguished Club is to make sure the club is a strong club, one that benefits the members, one that guests come, they want to join this club. Basically means you're doing the right things. So how do you have that done? You start out by you have members. If you don't have members, I know it sounds basic enough, but if you're a strong club, you want to stay in the club, and if you're a guest, you want to join the club, so you're members and you want to renew. You get a point for that. You get 1 point at the beginning of the year, 1 point halfway through the year, and that's 2 of the points of the 10, is just having members, having them sign up. The other way we get points is you have officers for your club. There's 7 officers, and 4 of the 7 officers have to get trained to know their role and do their job. The reason why you do this is because if you're the president or the vice president or the secretary or the treasurer and you're doing something incorrectly, your club's going to suffer. So Toastmasters International wants the officers to get trained. If you get trained twice a year, I know a lot of people don't want to do the training because it's early on a Saturday, twice a year, but it's the benefit of the club. So that's 2 more points. That's 4 points. So the other 6 points are educational goals. This year, we have something special because we have pathways. But I'm going to go through the old track and I'm going to go through the new track for the educational goals. And the educational goals are earned by us, the members. So the first educational goal for the old track is you have 2 members complete their CC manual. By show of hands, who's still working on their CC manual? 1, 2, 3. And I have 1 speech left to redo mine. So if we get 2 of those done, that's a point for the club. Anyone working for the Advanced Communicator Bronze or Silver manuals? Are you going to complete it? Yes. Silver. I completed the Bronze already, so that's 1. That'll be 2. 2 more for the club. Anyone going to complete, and there's the leadership side of it. Competent Leader, Advanced Leadership Bronze, Advanced Leadership Silver. You're going to complete the CL.
Advanced Leadership
Bronze. And I'm going to do the Bronze as well. We can only get 2 as a club. So right there on its own, we've already going to get the 10 points as long as we do that. The other ways to get points is if we have 4 members complete Path 1, Level 1, pathways. 2 members complete Level 2. 2 other members complete Level 2. That's another point. That's another point. 4 more people complete Level 1. That's a point. 1 member completes Level 4. 1 member completes Level 5. That's a point. So this time we could actually get more than 10 points, but we only get 10 points total. If we get all the points, that shows our members are working hard, they're improving. So when you improve, you want to stay. When you see other people improving, it makes you motivated to want to come and work and stay. And then the end result is we get a President Distinguished ribbon. I know there's Select Distinguished and Regular Distinguished. You get 5, 7, you get Select Distinguished, and 9, you get President Distinguished. And you get to brag that you're one of the good clubs. I was hoping our club could be the first one in the area to get it, but Club Awesome already has almost locked up. They're overachievers.
6.
They already have 6?
They already have 6 still.
They need 2 more. So now I'm going to go through this Toastmaster International very nice presentation. Like I just went over, this is the leadership track. The top is the leader portion. The bottom is the manuals. Basic manual, 10 speeches more. And the advanced manuals, you get the bronze. To get the silver, you have to do 2 more advanced. And you have to do some better club speaking manuals as well. And to do gold, you have to do 10 more speeches and I think 4 more advanced, better club manuals, and then your Advanced Communicator Gold. Competent Leader manual. You have a bunch of things like being all-counter and evaluator and Toastmaster, and just do basic things in club, a mentor, a member for 3 speeches. You become a Competent Leader. Become an Advanced Leader Bronze. You have to become a club officer, do 2 speeches. This one counts. And speeches like this, successful club manual. And to become Advanced Leader Silver, you have to be an area director. You have to do a high leadership performance project. That is basically, you get a board and you do something like a charity, or you put on a big event and you get credit for it. And then once you achieve all these manuals, you become a DTM. And I think just because you're a DTM doesn't mean you should be finished. I think you should strive to be a better speaker than a DTM. That's just my opinion. As I said before, you want to have 20 members, and if you have 12 members and you grow 5, it counts. That just means you're under the 20. And if the club is under, they have a shortfall, they're assigned a club, someone that comes and helps the club because they're struggling. This club is not struggling, this club is doing really well. Again, these are the goals for points, for DCP points. Pathways isn't on here because these presentations are not part of Pathways. They're trying to like throw this under the rug. Again, 4 new members. In the next 6 months, 4 new members. Actually, last year, the second 6 months, we signed up 14 new members. But Toastmasters naturally has a high turnover rate because it's a commitment. You come here, you don't feel calm, you might have anxiety, you might not be called on for table topics, you have to give speeches, it's work, the couch is more comfortable. So just because of that we have a high turnover rate, just something normal that naturally happens with Toastmasters. There, these are the awards, these are the ribbons. To get the bottom one, basically everyone pays, officers get trained, and 2 people do one little thing and you get it. So if you get, for only this, I'd call that a failure. Distinguished. We want to get this. So there's a plan they want the leadership and the officers to do. There's this little booklet where they want, how's the plan going to get done? How's the club going to achieve its goals? And this club's functioning really strong, really well. You could say we are almost a colossal performer. It's a bad way to use that. And we are achieving these goals. So basically our plan is just talk to the members, see where they're at. Our VPE does that. You see he has a sheet, he's tracking it for the club, and he's making sure that we are going to hit these numbers, we are going to hit these goals. And we all should strive to get our book done. I mean, I understand work and school and other things get in the way, but we should all try to do this, not for the club, but for ourselves. We'll do it for ourselves, the club gets better. It's almost like I wrote this thing. So how should we find members? This thing says by word of mouth, online. This is before people use Meetup. Another thing we could use is, I can't think of it off the top of my head, Eventbrite. We could put our club on there. It's another free way to promote. Another club does that and they're getting members, we should probably do that. To become distinguished, everyone must find new members, educational awards, be trained as a club officer. You don't have to be an officer to be trained. You go to the TLI when they have it. We just had one, so the next one will be in 5 months. This is why we want new members. New members, new ideas. New members, new personality. Does anyone have any questions about how we should achieve these awards?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
What if we do not accomplish we're not a distinguished club, we actually fall shy on our goals for the distinguished club? What's the consequences?
Well, so the area director then sends that to the report, and then they want to know, because when one club is falling short, that makes the area fall short. The area falls short, then the division falls short. Division then looks bad on the district, so everyone starts panicking. So then they'll send in a mentor and 2 other people into the club to see what's going on. They'll just want to know, how do they help the club? Is it a membership problem? Is it a motivational problem? What's going on in these meetings? Is anyone doing anything? And then they'll get to the bottom of it, and from there they'll make sure the club starts then getting the manuals done. Maybe people are just coming in here doing speeches for no credit. They're bullying the time and no one's getting anything accomplished, but members are still paying. So that'll be what happens, and that typically is not the case if you have 20 paying members, unless it's just people that are like, I don't care about Toastmaster program, let's just come in and speak and be part of Toastmasters. Anyone else have any questions for these distinguished programs, ribbons?
What is the real, those ribbons are nice, but what is the real incentive other than the ribbons? Do we get into a website, we get published, do we get into a ranking or something like that?
Well, I know that when I talk about Sawgrass in the area, this is for the last few years, people are like, oh, Sawgrass, you guys are a good club. So we're known as a good club. And like everything in Toastmasters, at least right now, is kind of, it's only within Toastmasters, it's a big deal. Like if you're a DTM in Toastmasters, people will look at you like, wow, you're a DTM, that's impressive. If you go outside this room, you go across the street and tell someone you're a DTM, they're like, what's a DTM? It doesn't mean anything. So it's more of an in-club thing, in-house thing. You get your pin, your ribbon, your flag. And if you're an officer of a club, if you're a president of the club, and you're a president distinguished, it looks good, reflects good upon you too. So if you want to, if you put on your resume as the president, and you say to your president distinguished club, you could talk about what that meant, and how you're helped with your leadership skills. Not sure if it'll come up for someone, but if you want to be an area director, having president distinguished club the year before helps when they're picking. So I'm going to wrap this up, because I know everyone's just eager to figure out what speech they do next, so they can finish their manuals.
One question for a new guy. What's the first ribbon he gets for a new guy? The first,
What?
for a new person, what would be like the first ribbon for somebody new? Like that's going to the manuals and stuff. What?
Well, you don't get a manual for finishing something.
Oh,
new.
okay.
If you finish your CC manual,
Uh-huh.
you get a award in the mail. It says Competent Communicator from Toastmasters International. It's signed by the president, and if you want it, you could put it on your wall or your office. Put it on Facebook, I don't know. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Matt Savard. Round of applause again for Matt Savard. That's some good information.